Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? And this is Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. Vinicius Junior's cross. Romario powering forward here. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Can he finish? It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. In by Vinicius Junior. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's a good run down the left. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Kaka. Now it's Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? He's through, now is he in? An uncompromising challenge. That's a good ball out wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
No, again there's no way through. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Bellingham. Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Puyol was in no mood for any of that. Lovely feet. Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Carvajal gets into a good position. He is just caressing the ball. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Floated through. That was good alertness. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Yamal. Neymar. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. He's charged, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Kaká. Tele. And the finish! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi receives him in a wide position.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and Because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Yamal going full steam down the flank. Yamal. That's very neat. He is through here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substituição em andamento.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pelé. Asensio gets a foot in here. Asensio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Romario.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got full. Sticks it away. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through, looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Modric. That's a little off target. Played back in, and he cuts out the supply. Davids, oh, it's come loose. Now it's Neymar.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Triol
acréscimo.
calmly anticipates. Neymar, no, that pass isn't the best. Carvajal, and it's Modric. Shomorodov. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kusanov with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10. Neymar. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 19.
And that's that. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game.
Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Ended up in no man's land. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy Vinicius Junior in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
There's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Jordi Alba.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jordi Alba receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Here comes the cross. Anthony. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still goalless at the moment. Ake. Rodri. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Jordi Alba. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Cancelo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely bit of skill. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lofted in. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Cross to the back post. Passes short and sharp. And it's Valverde. Valverde. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Valverde must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
DiMarco. Anthony. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rodri stands tall and stands strong. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Plays it through. Yamal in acres of... And the finish! He's delivered all right! A goal at a really telling moment. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 43 minutes is...
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
1 minute added time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well-timed, excellent interception. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Neymar. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
That has not gone well. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, well played. Konate. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Can he get onto this? Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting. He's got all. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal, real chance here. Plays it across.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid have their second corner now. There's the shot! Valverde, and he's had a hit! There was plenty of power on that. Corner number 3 coming up. Fenerbahce, he's going for goal! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Jordi Alba. And it's Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. Rudiger. Rafael Leao. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Jordi Alba. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Shomorodov. He's found some space. Benzema! Well, in he goes again. He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Madrid get their fourth corner. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's cut it out. Long ball looking to counter. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Rafael Leao, who's on a run down the left wing. Rafael Leao.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's pulled back. He's having a shot! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from this. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. He scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chouameni, Yamal, it's Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass isn't the best. Yamal, and here's the chance to counter. Aims beyond the defence. Carvajal gets into a good position. There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Crossed in again. Vinicius Junior. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Asensio gets a foot in here. Yamal, and he skips past his man, and it's Carvajal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Carvajal. Benzema. Now it's Yamal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Floated through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vinicius Junior. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Benzema. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper. He has done it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
It's Benzema! World-class Karim Benzema! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal picks it up out wide. It's a threatening ball. Ronaldo has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Hakimi, Vitinha, looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
So off we go once more. Yamal, Haaland, lovely pass, but great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got tall. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Carvajal, who does have an assist to his name. Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal chasing after it, and that has left him in a heap. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played in. From behind for a goal kick. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
El dorsal 9.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
El dorsal 61.
Out for a throw. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Chouameni. Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's found a way through. And the cutback. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shomorodov. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Could move up a gear here. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10.
Robertson, and that's really well manoeuvred. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ah, he's given it away.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Rudiger makes the interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Modric! Now that was quite some save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Liverpool
8.
have the chance to go the other way.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That's a sharp pass. And he welcomes it in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot's on here. Pinches it off him. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Carvajal. Modric. He's on it. Can he get away? Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rafael Leao. Valverde gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great vision. And it's been given away. And Royce! Just a whisker away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it?
And he's decided to go for it. He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! They've scored! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham running with the ball. Now he's got space here. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham! Too close for comfort. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Royce with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Rudiger does well to get it back. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. And he's surging through. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
DiMarco with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's got away. Bullish header! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's away, and Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Morocco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Rudiger. Now it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a very... He's had a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's picked it up out wide, hoisted it. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter it.
And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross. He gets big! Royce. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick out. He has a look up. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Guardiola gets in to thwart him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hazard. Oh, what's he done? Madrid are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Neymar, spread out to the left. That has not gone well. Neymar. Can he get it through? Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That has been slung wide. Thinks one through. Now that's well seen too. Casemiro. And it's Bellingham. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Neymar. And it's Hazard. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
After 71
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid are having a ball here. It's a pretty loose pass, done delicately. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Hazard. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Casemiro. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Messi. And this is Hazard. Always onto this. He came in hard, very hard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
2 added minutes has been
Modric
indicated.
receives it in a good position here. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the left it goes. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Somewhat off target. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Rudiger. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Very nicely done. Fired deep towards the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. Ryerson. It's Bernardo Silva. Ryerson. And he welcomes it in. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, really well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Corner number 2 then. And he was alert to it. The ball has bounced loose now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! It's a goal! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. It was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. To turn a deficit into a lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, what a mistake! DiMarco. Vinicius Junior.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Threads one in. Casemiro. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Played out to the right. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Casemiro. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's missed, but not by that far. Madrid get their fourth corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pinches it off him. And here's Rafinha. And he's got the beating of his man. Kusanov. Benzema. And he's picked out the run. Van Dijk cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fernandes. Ryerson. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Now, and a shot! Cleared without hesitation. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Mbappe. Carvajal calmly anticipates. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Benzema! And for a moment, time stood still. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Benzema. Neymar. It's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. That's a good... Oh, back!
Goal! Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Carvajal. Rafinha attempts a clearance. Oh, important interception. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Carvajal. Can he get it through? Yamal. Carvajal could try cutting it. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Spread out to the left. Throw it.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Shomorodov. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Shomorodov.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he was quick to react. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's not getting any further than that. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hazard, and here's the chance to counter. Casemiro makes the interception. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! And that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tries a shot! He scores! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here.
Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Shomorodov. And it's Carvajal. That's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. In towards the back stick. Punched away. Rafinha clears. Oh, no joy this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! He's done very well. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Smoking is only allowed in areas.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked...
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. That gets things running. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Looking to play him in. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Benzema, oh, well played. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
What a throw in. Ah, he's given it away. And it's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hazard. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta. Batistuta! In for the pieces. Oh, he's really drilled it. Can they get him away? He's having a shot!
That's alert and sharp. And
in he goes again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, and he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Yamal, and this is Benzema. Benzema showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Looking to go deep. Punched away. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. And the shot! And he's found the net! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 11, Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. And uncompromising, he gets big. And he gets rid in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. No, again there's no way through. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's taking on the lot of them. And this is Neymar. He's come in hard. He can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Great chance! No, not quite.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed. Pretty robust defending.
Goes down, but nothing given. Clipped into space, engages and forces him off the ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's shifting through the gears here. In by Vinicius. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Neymar tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Ronaldo. And he's there to retrieve it. And claimed it back swiftly. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. And he's managed to get free. Corner then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner.
El dorsal 20. Serán
Good
sustituidos
read, needed to be.
el dorsal 15. El dorsal 21.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Threads one in, and that has been cut short. Mbappe. And it's Palmer. Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet, knocks it into space. Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He has found a way through. There's the crossfield ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And time is up. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.